Up in Flint on the front lines. Hank, the National Guard is in town. Are people there in Flint starting to feel like the governor is in touch with the struggles that they're going through?
The people we've been talking to, Kevin, no, absolutely not. When we got word last night from Lansing that the Michigan National Guard was rolling into town today, we expected people on every corner handing out waters, trucks going up and down the street. Well, today, 7 members of the Michigan National Guard are here in town. 7. And many critics say that is just not enough. Flint today.
Sir, all we have is just water. Yeah. No filters. No supplies.
Still understaffed and still short on supplies.
I mean, you know it's bad. You know we waiting for it. But why are you making us wait 30 minutes to an hour for it?
Some waiting for water, finding themselves in long lines.
It's crazy.
The National Guard rolled in today. Right now, 7 members of the Guard on the ground. No trucks full of water, no big teams going door to door. 7 people total.
Could we have flooded these fire stations with the 30 folks, the 5 or 6 at each station? Yeah, the Michigan Guard, we can move that quickly. But like you just alluded to, all we're doing is rushing to failure.
There's still a desperate need for water and many supplies. Most of the filters and testing kits here in Flint are gone. You can bring bottled water to any art band location in Metro Detroit. It will be sent to those in need here in Flint. And right now, our phone bank collecting donations for the Flint Child Health and Development Fund. That money going to help children exposed to dangerous levels of lead.
I don't think it should have ever gotten to this. A city this size and the amount of residents, I just don't understand how it happened.
So as you hear, there may be more members of the Michigan National Guard on the ground by the end of the week, but as of today, just 7 members of the Guard here right now, and there are still short supplies of not only water, no filters, and also no testing kits. Important also to mention today, the governor held a press conference in Detroit, and during that press conference talked about a big spike of Legionnaires cases here in Genesee County during the last year. They are trying to determine right now whether that is connected to the problems of lead in the water here in Flint. That investigation is also ongoing. Right now, though, the most important thing we can do is help the people here in Flint. I want to give you a live look right now at our phone bank. We've got people in there right now taking your calls and your donations. We are collecting money for the Flint Child Health and Development Fund. Now, all of that money is going to go to help children that have been exposed to high levels of lead right here in Flint, and not only help them today, but in the future. Also, if you have bottled water you would like to donate, remember you can take that to any Art Van store in Metro Detroit, Flint, or Lansing. We've teamed up with Art Van and Catholic Charities, and we will make sure that much needed water makes its way here to Flint. Our live coverage is going to continue on this very important story. You will hear much more new tonight at 6 o'clock. We're live here tonight in Flint. Hank Winchester, help me, Hank. Carmen, back to you.
All right, Hank, and certainly we will be covering this over the next 90 minutes of Local 4 News.